And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Here's a look at some of the stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Green. And it's Williams at the center. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
To the middle. And there's Bridges on the assist by Green.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Williams finds Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Clock at 4. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
About a minute played so far here in the first. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Bridges, and it's blocked.
What's up, Jordy?
It's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding
Sure, subscribe if you haven't already.
I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
For sure, W block for sure.
Here's Ball.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass the ball. There's the triple. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't cash in from the high post. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 4. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Pass the ball. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dort gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Curry comes in for Green, and it's Micic in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Here's Micic, covered by Mitchell. Curry on the wing. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City trailing. Inside, here's Wiggins. No good. That would have tied it.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry looking around. And yes, it's good.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
Thunder trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Williams. Misses off the left iron. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Salon. Now Curry. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 on the clock. They double him with Mitchell. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And that one falls for Williams. Fires from way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hornets on top, up 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Here's Micic. He has yet to score. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, thanks.
Oh! Wow, my goodness.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Richards got his first basket of the night.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and it's in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Pass to Micic. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
They grab their own miss. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Hornets leading by 3. Micic, the pass to Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And that one falls for Bridges. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Mark Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Trey Mann. Both free throws good from Bridges. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Hornets leading by 5. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Can't connect from short range. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry on the wing. Bridges outside. Down low. Good. Nice play there for Micic. Micic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Hornets. Josh Green's checked in for Seth Curry. And Miller's subbed in for Micic. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 7.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Williams, a screen on Williams. Bridges for 3. Drops in the tray. 12 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to Williams. Bridges with the board.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5. And
the power on that throwdown.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 10-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Thunder trailing by 10. Wallace kicks to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he makes the first. Mitchell, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball up top. Covered by Mitchell. Ball against Mitchell. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 now.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Art?
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Hornets.
Bench Bob. Hey.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Green in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hornets.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
That free throw, no good.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Good on the second free throw. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
And that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. To the paint, here's Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Now Ball. He's got 8. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Bridges passes to Green. Bridges a screen on Wiggins. Pass the ball. Back to Green. Wiggins with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 9. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Williams finds Miller. Now here's Bridges. It's deflected on the wing, Williams. Miller against Walls. Second shot opportunity, and Miller with the lay-in.
What composure from the rookie inside. Miller doesn't let the defense speed him up.
On the wing, Wiggins. Takes it from 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Goes back up. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Williams sets a screen for Miller. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Ball hits them both.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pass to Miller. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up a deep 3. And they'll get another chance. Floats one, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good for Miller.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Aaron Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Salong. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Here's Wiggins. Not enough on that one as it misses. Charlotte leading by 5. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Salong. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams passes to Joe. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Curry against Caruso. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 7. It's Joe on the wing. Defended by Man. Joe with it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caruso against Curry. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He knows every possession is critical now. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thanks, David. And he gets the bucket.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot at 15 to 19-foot range.
Williams with the block. Dort kicks to Wallace. Dort with a screen for Wallace. 4 on the shot clock.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
It's off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. Here's Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Miller. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 20 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball feeling it out a bit. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 5. There's Williams. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass. Boy, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Here's Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Miller. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Wallace dishes to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Williams.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those students.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Charlotte with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Miles Bridges.